Dear UGC NET aspirants, right now I have the section 6 of UGC NET book of competitive for the competitive examination. That here is the topic is logical reasoning. Here you will see what is logic. Ever since the start of time, man has always been surrounded by logic. Time and logic seem to have coexisted. It exists all around us, and it is all encompassing. There is implicit logic in all human and natural activity, right from the primary level of reasoning for the logic level of logic seen in our day-to-day lives to its very advanced, from which operates the machines and tools we use for our day-to-day work. Every subject we study, every product we build, every activity we undertake is guided by its own inherent logic. So logic is very important. For instance, when faced with the situation of starting a car, switching on an electric appliance like an electric bulb, etc., we use logic inherently. In fact, it would be difficult to imagine life today without even a thought on most of the logic structures that we use inherently. Argument is often used to mean heated and emotional exchanges. Argument in logical reasoning is just the opposite. Arguing with pure logic or argumentation is a fine art that has been refined over many centuries. One of the earliest and best was Aristotle, and the modern art of argument has developed from the Athenians onward. Argument structure. Arguments are the basis of persuasive communication. They are combinations of statements made that are intended to change the minds of our people. All arguments have structure, which can be either deliberately designed or maybe discovered through analysis. At its simplest, an argument has premises and a conclusion. Premise. Premise. A premise of an argument is something that is put forward as truth, but which is not proven. Although it is not proven, it is assumed to be true. Although how universally accepted this truth is made by another matter. It is hot in here. This is a beautiful car. The people of this town are very angry. If you want to attack another person's argument, you can challenge the truth of their premises. If you are making an argument, you should be ready to defend any of your own premises. The more complex the premise, the more opportunity there is to challenge it. So if you expect challenge, keep your premises both short and non-controversial. Focus on short and non-controversial will be very important. The premises are the building blocks of argument. There may be 2 or more premises in any argument. Conclusion. The conclusion or claim is the statement with which you want the other person to agree. It is drawn from the premises of the argument, of which there may be many. We need to get out. You should buy this car. The new housing should be cited elsewhere. The new housing should be cited elsewhere. Cited means cite locations, and a useful way of spotting a conclusion is that it may well be a statement of necessity saying the what must or should happen. It may well be framed to persuade the other person to do something or make some decision. In next line is the inference between the conclusion and the premises are the further statements which translate the premises into the conclusion. This is the reasoning process, and the formal argument uses careful logic. In informal arguments, emotional reasoning and assumptive leaps may well be used. A particular special logical argument is the inferential. Statements have two false qualities, that is, they are either true or false and nothing in between. These thus a sentence can contain many statements. If we say here, we will not only get uncomfortable, we will also start us to smell. There are other people interested in this car who will be here later. If we don't do something, his peasants will revolt. If we don't do something, the peasants will revolt. Inferential arguments seek to prove. Thus, commands, explanations, and other statements may not directly aid to the inference, although there may be a useful component of a persuasion. Look at this command. The people are angry because we did not listen to them. Explanation, and I hate it when cars don't start. Emotion. So in next video I will discuss with the type of reasoning. Thank you for watching the video. Next course of action will provide you the lot more regarding this. Till then, thank you. Goodbye.